Welcome back, everybody. Now, the internationally acclaimed dance production titled TORDRE is currently taking place at the Market Theatre in Johannesburg. Now, this came amidst a partnership between the Market Theatre as well as the French Institute of South Africa. TORDRE tells a story of two performers with distinctive physicalities who unite through a series of raw and captivating self-portraits. And to tell us more about the production, we're joined in studio by its choreographer, Rachid Ouramdane. A very good morning to you, Rachid, and welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you. Good morning.
TORDRE, talk us through it. How did the conceptualization of this production come about?
Actually, Laura Johannesburg and Annie Han were the two performers of this performance. Are people I work with from quite long. And I met them in very specific context. I saw for the first time Laura in Russia a long time ago, and she did an amazing performance. She was spinning on herself, and I was really blurred by this performance. It's a very specific movement, it's hypnotical, and I wanted to know more about it. And when I chat with her after the show, she told me that it was not a dance practice. It comes from it's a need. She's spinning on herself since she's a child. And it's first a personal practice. But by the fact that she did it so much every day, she developed a virtuous movement that says a lot about the need she had to move every day, to spin for herself. And Annie Hanover, she's another performer that I met in London. She was a member of the Kenduko dance company. Half of the member of the company are disabled people, and it's an inclusive company. They invite me because they know that I'm used to walk through movement with people who have certain singularity. And then when they approached me first, I didn't know I was not expecting anything about this company, about this team. And when I arrived, it was in an institute where there is a lot of inclusive practice, but I was much more amazed by the sensitivity, the poetry of those people, and the level of art practice that they have. And then, since then, I asked Annie to join us, and that's it. She's in the company from about. With
Annie being part of the production, I mean, Annie being the person who you're telling a story of a woman who does work with one prosthetic arm. What's the real story that you're telling here? What's the message that you're trying to put across?
I think it's a bit the difference between privacy and intimacy. I mean, yeah, in her private life, she had to deal with her prosthetic. But what emerged from her, it's much more than this. Then I think is what I'm trying to, when I'm working with her, it's, I just focus on the poetic she can bring and not on the prejudgment that sometimes we have on people that has prosthetic, or that's to not through the people only through their the main sign, their main physical, through their physical aspect only, but to touch something deeper and to relativize, to put a bit on the side this thing. And yeah, that's it. Because maybe because she had to practice dance with this prosthetic, she developed this specific way to dance. But I don't know exactly what is the relation, and I'm not so interested by the relation that she has with the prosthetic. It's much more what she has to say as a woman at the moment in the world.
What is the relevance of this production? After watching it, what is it that you want me to take away from it?
I hope that people leave the performance with a wider view on people that have to hold singularities, and yeah, just to not look at them only through their specificity, but to see much more from them.
Rachid, I've been going through your profile, and I get a sense that your work blurs the lines between dance and documentary. So what do you normally base your work on?
Often, when I start, I'm coming from dance field, and it's true that usually we don't use dance to deal with political subject, or usually it's theater or literature, but I think that through movements, through the physical expression, you can express things that sometimes words don't say.
Sure.
And I think it's that's what I'm trying to do, to work with any kind of people that had something to express through the body.
All right, Rachid, thank you so much for joining us. We
Thank you.
appreciate it. That is a choreographer, Rachid Ouramdane, talking to us about TORDRE, the dance production that's currently showing at the Market Theatre in Johannesburg. Let's take a short break now. We're back at 7 o'clock.